hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Prescott off play action. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Kyler Fackrell, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Third and long for Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Rodgers on the return. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. Now a first down carry for Harris. They find some open field here. That's right. And into the end zone.
I'm blowing this nigga out, Dio. 21 in the first quarter.
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
I mean, I got the share screen up.
So how about this start? 21-0 here in the first.
Yeah, man, 21-0 first quarter.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Yeah, man, this is a fantasy draft. I didn't even get to draft my team. I made one trade, though.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Throwing on second and long. Prescott. A throw to the flat for Carter. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 21-0 our score after one.
Let's do that over there.
Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Now Prescott. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing Jones. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job.
And he finds Austin complete. And he will have the Steelers' 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete.
Come on,
looked
Justin.
very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw again. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Nigga Dio funny,
To be
bro.
a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Got his man, it's caught. For a Steelers touchdown. Double play from 8 yards out. And the Steelers are able to add on to their 1st half lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Morstead out now following the
28-0, man. I don't know. If we play the whole game, I'm put up 100.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field and took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Prescott. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, fool. That's why I had to go to the little paint shop.
Robinson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
That's going to be caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Travis Kelce, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here.
Yeah, shoot harder.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game.
They charge it up.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malik Harrison. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On second and a long way to go. Jones, and he whips that one incomplete there.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones going deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 4th down. Looking deep for Adams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. And the slot man goes in motion left. Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Looking deep for Adams. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Davante Adams. 39 yards. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
Davante Adams just got a crazy kick.
Here in this first half. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Hey, Dio, that nigga Davante Adams just caught this crazy ass kick.
Bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Prescott's throw caught by Pierce. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late.
The overflow.
Wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line,
there he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Alec Pierce, 75 yards.
I wasn't gonna let you pass me, man.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to
Mine,
21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Yeah, you're right. Right.
On the return is Jones from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17.
Yeah, because you would have been going too fast.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Jones throw brought in by Austin.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones.
Quick throw, knocked away.
That's crazy, fool. How he played.
Is that the first time they've gone his way?
Everybody should have threw it to the drive.
Obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
Call you back.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 4th down, Jones. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Justin Ross.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down?
I just threw a
Instead,
dot.
they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Hey, I actually didn't stop the yodels.
The set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
He finds Pierce. It's complete.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown.
Alec Pierce with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down a...
Like his mama. Just like his mama.
The 21.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Harris running straight ahead.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off play action, Jones. He'll let it fly for Austin. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Calvin Austin.
Touchdown number 22 on the season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think?
Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy. Contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. 2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Brian Robinson Jr. hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. They're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Andre Cisco.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's going to let it go again.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception.
Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
Oh my God, bro! Nasir Adderley just went a one-handed intercepted the ball, fool.
Getting the interception here, and look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on
Oh
this
my
game.
God.
They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones on the out route. This is Adams with a catch. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now Jones.
Man, why don't we let a nigga jump, fool?
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense
Jamal Adams garbage as hell.
Picks them right back up by getting a pick of their
Sorry,
own.
bitch.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field.
Man, that's
again.
clamps.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Steelers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
On 2nd and 10, Jones completes it to Austin. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. He'll let it fly for Austin. It got his man complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Calvin Austin, 64 yards. And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth.
All right, man. 56-28, man.
Up and good by Sanders. And that'll
No, I'm still. The game's still going. It's fourth quarter, 4 minutes left.
Following the touchdown to kick.
This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it.
Yeah, they be wild, fool, for what they be having them AI saying, fool.
Set at the line for this next drive.
Now, why would I want to fuck in the ass?
Going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And my goodness, another interception.
picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Adams. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
From just shy of midfield, Jones. He'll let it fly for Austin.
Calvin Austin too fast, fool. I'm gonna keep throwing that bitch over the top. That's 97 speed.
48 yards. And the Steelers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
63 to 28.
Point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road.
And now here's another interception.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
How did them niggas be catching up to that pass like that and swatting the ball?
Big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
That swung out wide to Harris.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2nd down and goal. Jones. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13.
Come on, Nazi.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Throwing Jones. And give him another 6.
Seahawks, 49ers, the Steelers, the Bengals, that black and orange.
A chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
The Vikings, purple. Well, you got the Lakers.
To get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on.
What about the Titans?
If they got their way,
The bright blue with the white.
Every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Dolphins, Chargers, make me some.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers.
I'm beating this nigga 70 to 28.
Something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time?
The whole game.
This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Robinson with another carry. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend.
Guess he's going to run the clock out.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. A give left side to Robinson. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 119 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, Robinson runs over. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
This nigga weird.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it.
Yeah, I beat this nigga 70-28. Steelers.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, though. We set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that?